What's up, guys? It's Scion, and one thing that I figured I would take a look at for you guys because the 3.0 is coming out in Germany is two different things, but I'm gonna do them in two different videos. The first thing I'm gonna do is the pet system, and we're gonna do the tag link system a little bit later. But first, let's go into the pet system. All right, so here is the pet system and how it works. Now you can see that pretty much what's replaced now, instead of having them all over the damn places, now that you have the characters, the pets in one area, and you can upgrade them. Now upgrading them, like, it pretty much still works the same way. If you want to put in, like, say if I want to do that, it still, increase my stats and stuff like that. I use that, so I use the shark a lot because I don't have this shark. So until I get that shark, which probably will be like never, because China don't like me like that, I'm gonna have to use it this way. But the way that it works is, let's just take example. We'll start with Pakun, because we'll start with Tuntun. No, I didn't ask for Tuntun to, like, freaking take and ask for that. Let's just not have that happen anymore. Let's go over here. All right, Tuntun. All right, now very first thing you're gonna see, this is the summon that you're gonna start off with, that you need to unlock. And what is going to happen is you're going to get baseline stats. Now, you notice if you see right here, you have this stat right here, which I'm forgetting if this is injury or whatever else. I know that's initiative. I'm forgetting which one this one is, but it's the secondary one. So you would get 2+ to this particular stat. And you know that this is life, this is attack, this is defense, this is ninjutsu, and this is resistance, this is initiative, this is remember, it's injury, combo, control, and all the rest of that type of stuff. So that's what's down there. You'll notice that these icons correlate with stuff right here. So you see this icon right here, this is attack. And you see this icon right here, if you look at the correlation to that, that is ninjutsu. So you get 1+ attack and 1+ ninjutsu, and that'll add on to these stats, and it's accumulative. The same thing goes along those lines. You're gonna get certain points where it's going to actually do certain things out in the world for that particular summons, and then you move on to the next area, which is right here. Now what's going to happen sometimes is you're going to be able to actually once you get to a certain point, you'll be able to summon them, and you're going to need certain items. And let me see if I can show you an example of those items right here. You're going to need these items eventually, so you'll be able to actually summon that out. Now, not every summon is useful. Like, some of them are good, and some, like, it depends on what you want. I use the dogs. I use the Pakun dogs because they AoE and they hit freaking hard, and you can upgrade them. So let me go into Pakun right here. So you see, I actually have him summonable right there, Pakun, and he actually does increased damage because there's areas where you can actually do increased damage. Now you see this glowing right here. I'm gonna explain that in a second, and why it's giving me the exclamation to actually do something. Just gonna explain that. Now there's only a few characters that actually can come out and be summoned. If you see the badges right here, only the badges can be brought out. Right here, Pakun, and then there's a few in the special, like this. It's the Monkey King and Katsuya. Those are the only, I believe there's only 6 of them that can actually come out and help you during battle, and that's all of them right there. All right, so actually upgrading. Now once you get to a point, let me back out because I want a cheap one. There we go, 32. Once you get to a point, you guys start to spend these scrolls. You see, I have 32 of these scrolls, and you get stats for each of them. So when I actually click on this one, it's going to cost me a little bit of coin. And you can see, basically, I unlocked more stats over here, which pushes up my power a little bit. And then you bring the grid over a little bit. Now this is asking me to do something out in the world right now. Usually when I do daily stuff, that flips over after a day or two, and I don't have to really worry about that. But you see right now I still have more, so I picked that in there, and I just unlocked more stats. And then I can come over here again, but I'm not going to because that's 40, and I want to be cheap and go to the next one and find more stats. So I just do this one with the gecko, which pushes over here again, and then I can flip this again after 2 days of doing, you know, whatever that this particular summons wants me to do. And that's how it works. Now, these scrolls, what you use these scrolls for is once you finish all this, you need these scrolls to push you over into the next grid. So I would end up over here. Yep. And that's pretty much the pet summon system. You also notice on the top right here, as you do different things, you push this along. And pushing this along actually gives you more stats along the bar, and then you actually end up unlocking more stuff. So I haven't unlocked everything yet, and I haven't, of course, because I haven't pushed this bar along. This is a little bit, it's a little pay to win and a little bit time consuming, because you're locked majority of the time behind actually doing this right here, and then once you do whatever it wants to do for the 2 days, then you can move along. But if you have a lot of coin and a lot of money to actually get a lot of these scrolls, you can do that. Now, I will show you getting those scrolls is a little bit limiting. So you have these right here, which is pretty much the unlocking to get to the next level. You have that in your actual coin store. I don't use it on that. And then actually get the summons to actually be out there, you have these, but again, you're limited because you can't buy like an infinite amount of that. And they have taken out the scrolls and put them in, you know, in this particular store, so you can get them down here, right here, very cheaply. Actually, you know, very cheaply. So if you really want to, you know, farm out power and stuff like that, the store is pretty good. The store is always good for that. The store is like the best thing they ever put in the game as far as earning things. Now you can also, the scrolls were initially in the normal store, like you remember, like when we had the blue stuff back in China, stuff like that, but North America still has it and Germany still has it, so I'm not too sure where they're going to put it in those stores, but I'm pretty sure it'll be available for you guys to actually get. And yeah, I think I was looking, there we go, it is right here. Again, like I said, this is pay to win, so if you have coupons or ingots, you can pretty much spam it and get to a point where you can't go much further. That's, you know, for you guys who actually want to do that. So this is going to be very much a big power gain for some people who have the money to spend on it, so be prepared for that. People are going to have some big time power jumps, because this whole system in itself, once you push it, it is a big power jump, so keep that in mind. So that's the pet system that's coming in Germany. Have some fun with that, because yeah, especially the people who are going to troll, who have the Monkey King, because the Monkey King can copy somebody, and pretty much, yeah, it sucks. And Cat Soya, she can heal a very big deal. Like I said, I like Pakun because it scales off of your damage. So Pakun can pretty much be like a 5 to 10k nuke on somebody, and like literally he can strip people's shields. So all good. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, let's get as many likes as we can right there. Hope you guys have fun, and peace.